And welcome to another show. You know, next month marks the 1-year anniversary of the dramatic fall of Kabul in Afghanistan. Among the unsung heroes were the Afghan and American women soldiers who served alongside each other, hunting down the Taliban during bold middle-of-the-night raids and gathering valuable intelligence from other women in remote villages. The war in Afghanistan may officially be over, but the sisterhood that developed between the Afghan and American women who served together there is not. One of the American soldiers who mentored and served alongside her Afghan counterparts during her 4 deployments is the current program manager for the PenFed Foundation, Afghan Rescue and Resettlement Program, Rebekah Edmondson. Welcome, Rebekah.
Thank you. Good morning.
Rebekah Edmondson, Program Manager at the PenFed Foundation. Now, the Afghan Rescue and Resettlement Program, okay, you are a U.S. Army veteran who trained and served alongside Afghan women soldiers. In fact, I'm also putting a video up a little bit too, Rebekah, on my site. Now, I'd also like to welcome Mahnaz Akbari, former commander of Afghanistan's female tactical platoon. Welcome, Mahnaz.
Thank you.
Rebekah, firstly with you, I would like to ask, what was your experience like training and serving alongside your female Afghan Army counterparts?
The experience as a whole, I would have to say, was pretty profound. I had been in the United States Army for about 6 years before I found myself in Afghanistan. And so I think it really completed that desire that I had to serve my country, but then taking it even a step further, the opportunity to work with Afghan women and empower them to serve alongside of us in the effort in Afghanistan was it came with many challenges, of course, but the amount of success that was derived from their involvement over there, it was just something that I'm incredibly proud of, and they should be very proud of as well.
Well, I bet you are. Now, you touched on that area. Can you tell us a little bit more, perhaps, about the role of women warriors during your multiple deployments to Afghanistan?
So their specific role was to collect intelligence from other women in Afghanistan. Before their program was stood up, only men were able to gather intelligence from other men because it was culturally inappropriate for them, for U.S. soldiers, to engage with Afghan women. So our program essentially made it possible to find out what was going on from the women and children. We were incredibly successful at that part, but we also ensured the safety of U.S. and Afghan forces by searching and clearing for any hazards.
So give us an idea now of what the PenFed Foundation is, the Afghan Rescue and Resettlement Program. How does it operate?
Well, the program functions by a very robust network of outstanding volunteers that either served in Afghanistan themselves or they believe in this cause to honor our promise to our Afghan allies. So we work collectively with them to identify specific needs of each family. We focus primarily on basic needs first, so making sure everybody's needs are met when it comes to food and housing and employment. And taking it a step further, we're also, our efforts are focused on the asylum process and assimilating with language and that type of thing.
Rebekah, what are the biggest challenges facing Afghan women refugees, attempting to resettle in the U.S.?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is the tremendous challenge that it's been for them, personally, to leave behind everything that you know, your life, your loved ones, your career. That's a very difficult thing for me to even imagine. So beyond that, I think being able to have a hope for the future without having a clear pathway towards citizenship Right now, we're focusing on applying for asylum, but even that isn't cut and dry. So it's very hard to prepare and plan for the future when there's a lot of uncertainty.
Yes, there is, and considering the work that was done, and I'm so honored, and thank you for your service, but I'm so honored to now speak with the former commander of Afghan's female tactical platoon, Mahnaz Akbari. He's also with us to talk about her personal experience working alongside American troops and being a participant of the program. How has the PenFed Foundation changed your life, Mahnaz?
When I left my country, and Afghanistan fell, I was so sad because I left everything behind. I left my family, I left my country, I left my job that I love it, and I came here with other female tactical platoon members, and we were a kind of feeling bad, but we, with the help of our American sisters and PenFed Foundation, we have a better life here. They provide us a lot of programs, trainings, scholarship, English courses, housing, and other type of helping that really impact to our life.
I know that it meant a lot to you fighting alongside American troops, especially other women. What was your most memorable experience as a woman in the military in Afghanistan?
I remember that several years ago I went to CAF for a mission. We were looking for a big Taliban commander. We went to a house and I started searching female and children, and there was a girl over there by the age of 13 and 14, and she stared at me and asked me that, hey, are you a woman? Because it was during the night and it wasn't clear for them. They didn't have night vision. I had night vision, I had weapon, I had uniform, everything. And it was a little bit surprising for her because it was the first time that she saw a woman with all equipment. And I said, yes, I'm a woman. And she said that, can you give me a gift that I'm gonna to keep it for all my life? And every time that I look at it, I remember you. I gave her a pen, and she said that I hope that I can wear like you, I have uniform and weapon. And I think she was sure that her family and the culture of the area won't allow her to wear like me and have a job. But it opened a hope for her, for her in her heart. And also, this story a little bit hurt my heart because it shows that it was just a small example of the situation females in Afghanistan.
Yes, very much so. What a heartwarming story. In the brief time that we've got left, I'd like to ask you this, Mahnaz. I mean, it looked horrendous on television. We saw little, but evacuating from the airport at Kabul and leaving your home country a year ago, that was a heck of an experience, yes?
Yeah. When I was in Afghanistan, I'm sorry, can you repeat again?
What's been the biggest surprise coming to the United States for you?
The biggest surprise for me, when I was in Afghanistan, I heard a lot of people that Americans are not friendly, but I had some American sisters that were together. They were really friendly to me. And I thought that maybe just because they are my friend, they are friendly with me, because everybody talking, when they talk about Americans and Europeans, they say that these people are not culturally friendly. But when I came to the United States and I started working also for an organization, and also I saw a lot of Americans that they are trying to help with the people. I'm really surprised that what I heard in Afghanistan, it isn't what I see here.
That's good to hear. Yes, there's a lot of crap always told about the U.S. You know, Mahnaz, thank you so much for your service. Wonderful job that you did, Mahnaz Akbari. And Rebekah
Thank you so much.
Edmondson. Rebekah is the program manager at the PenFed Foundation. Listen, folks, how about you learning what's being done to help Afghan women heroes? You know, 1 year after the Taliban's resurgence in Afghanistan, how would you like to support the rescue and resettlement of women Afghan soldiers who assisted United States service members? Now, if you would, and if maybe you know somebody who would, go to this particular site, www.penfedfoundation.org. That's PenFedFoundation. www.penfedfoundation.org. And you can read all about it. Again, thank you so much for your time today, Rebekah and Mahnaz. Again, thank you for your service wholeheartedly from all of us, and good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.